Hello everyone, it's Bobo the Vulture and it's time for more Let's Play Extreme Warfare Revenge. It's Friday. This should be the day of our first show. Basically, once you get to the day of Friday, you click next day, you have to book your show for the night. Boom, here it is. You must have a minimum of 4 matches and 6 segments overall, not including the dark match. Now, 4 matches does not include the dark match either, so we need 4 matches in here. Now, our main event I imagine we'll be here, and then sort of we need to space things going back. Now then, let's take a look at the roster. It shows us how many phases and heals we have. What I meant to do was look at everybody's stats. Our 2 most talented wrestlers are probably Akimon and El Majito. Although, Felcher is also pretty good. Actually, no, Felcher in general and Intikame, I think, are pretty darn good. Let's see, Marcos and Jeremy V. I specifically hired to have a match with each other. So they should probably have a match with each other, as should. Anthony Bartlett Jr. needs to have a match. That's one specific thing that needs to happen. So I could put him in against put him in against Conrad. How's that? Conrad's a good cheap match anyway. Anthony Bartlett Jr. versus Conrad is the cheapest match I could possibly have. 2 $5,000 appearance guys taking each other on, and I want to put Anthony Bartlett Jr. in a match so that they get their money's worth out of it, or so that I get my money's worth out of having him at the broadcast booth. So Conrad's a charismatic guy. So let's tell you what. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8. Yeah, I guess they were listed down here. There's 8 segments in the show. At least half of them need to be matches. So what we can do is just in every other one we can put a match in, and then if we want to do other things, we can add those in. You can book things other than matches is what I'm trying to say. Let's go ahead and book our opening match though. That match will be a regular match. It will be a one-on-one match. It will be a singles match between Anthony Bartlett Jr. and Conrad. There will not be a title on the line because I have not made any titles yet. I don't feel comfortable at this point. I don't have anybody on written contract. If I gave somebody a title, they could immediately get snapped up by a different Fed. And then what would happen to the title? Let's start this one off with a good old-fashioned heel victory. The heel will cheat. And then in the aftermath, so you can have someone do a run-in. You could also do that with the match result. Someone can interfere in the match. We're not going to have that happen here. Actually, tell you what. I think what I want to do here is, let's take a look at the roster again. Not the quick roster, sorry. The stats. Who else would be good to put in matches with those guys? What about Felcher and General and Intakame? Yeah, that's what I could do. Felcher is an evil heel, right? Yes. So what I could do is have a match one-on-one single match with Anthony Bartlett Jr. facing Conrad. Let's get that all set up again. There's no particular title going on here. The result will be Anthony Bartlett Jr. will win. The it will be by cheating. And the aftermath will be General and Intakami will run in to. Here we go. Let's see. Anthony Bartlett Jr. Civil rights? No. Not handshake? No. Runs away. Run in attack on Anthony Bartlett Jr. Oh, there's no like run in saves Conrad. You know what? Let's not have General in here. No run in. And the aftermath will be Anthony Bartlett Jr. runs away. Because he's a dick. And the purpose is to put on a good match. Complete booking that segment. Then the next match could be match. It is a 1 versus 1. It's a singles type match with let's make this one Akiman versus El Majito. Yeah. And there will be no title on the line. The result will be a clean win for El Majito. And the aftermath is going to be... Oh no, sorry, this is just, yeah, he wins clean. The aftermath will be a handshake. Respect. Pass it on. Let's finish booking that segment. Oh, select purpose. Right now this match serves no purpose. It's all to put on a good match, guys. Let's finish booking the segment. Then our third match is going to be 1 versus 1 singles. It is going to be Felcher versus General Anintakami. There is no match, or there's no title on the line. The result will be a win for General Anintakami. No, let's make that a win for Felcher. No, I tell you what. Keep on changing my mind back and forth on these. Let's make it a win for General Anintakami. He will win cleanly. And then the aftermath will be Felcher attacks him after Felcher cheap shots him after the match. Because Felcher's a bad dude. And the purpose for this is to put on a good match. It's good storytelling. He wins a close match, or he loses the close match, but he's a bad guy, he can't deal with it. So, and let me go back here and double check this. I wanted to make Jeremy V face Marcos. No, it was Fast Eddie and Jeremy V, wasn't it? Yes. Fast Eddie and Jeremy V. Gonna have a big match. 1 versus 1. Let's make this a ladder match. Yeah. That'll be Fast Eddie versus Jeremy V. There's not a title on the line, it's just a ladder match, because ladder matches are fun. And the result will be Jeremy V wins. And Jeremy V is going to win clean. And afterwards, he's going to climb up on top of the ladder, raise his fist, and it's going to be a great closing image for our debut show. I like it. It's going to put on a good match. Guys, just go out there, everybody. Try and do your best. Put some good matches together. That's what we want to see. All right. So it needs 6 segments overall, not including the dark match. Does it need a dark match, or can we go just live? Who are our most charismatic guys? Akimon's very charismatic. Felcher. Looks like Felcher might have it. General Anintakami also very charismatic. I'll tell you what. Let's Jeremy V, not really. Fast Eddie, not really either. They're not very charismatic guys. Maybe I should have changed the order of these matches, but going to actually, let's go back. Our dark segment is going to be an interview. It's going to be a single worker interview by Conrad. Conrad is going to be talking about Anthony Bartlett Jr. to hype their upcoming match. Then the opening segment of the night is going to be an interview. Single worker interview with Felcher. Felcher's going to cut a heel promo where he's talking about General and Indikami, and he's pushing their match. Then we're going to have an interview here with the also charismatic General and Indikami. And he is going to be talking right back at Felcher. Talking about the match they're going to have later tonight. And that's going to be into that segment. And there's going to be the Akiman match. I'm going to go ahead and leave these last two segments empty. So this will be the minimum overall. But I like it. And we've got 6 workers that we're using. We managed to put together an overall card. So I like that. It's cost friendly. Let's start the show. Are you sure you wish to start this show? Yes, I do. Conrad is backstage. He was on Hype TV tonight, this time for a match with Anthony Bartlett Jr. So he's backstage. He didn't even get up to the ring and grab the mic and do all that stuff. That did turn out to be a bad opening segment if it's just backstage comments. Felcher is backstage. Overall rating 50. That's not great. Still, could be worse. I mean, we're average, and we're backyard wrestling, so how about that? As reported by CRZ. So Anthony Bartlett Jr. versus Conrad. Look at the match rating, guys. This was a good match. The crowd was not into it, probably because they don't know who these guys are. But that balanced everything out to an overall rating of 50. So there you go. And apparently Anthony Bartlett Jr.'s nickname is Boss. So there can only be one Boss, one Conrad. The referee got sandwiched. All right, and you can read sort of there's a dramatic write-up of the matches that goes by here. They get to be pretty similar after a while, so I don't know that I'm actually going to go. Okay. Anthony Bartlett Jr. The cheating in this instance was holding the tights. Classic old school cheating. General Indikami, 56%. Maybe people are getting into it a little more. Indikami is a less charismatic guy, but maybe the crowd's ready for it at this point. Hang on a minute. Oh, yes, tea. Lovely. Next. It takes a little longer to load up. 80%. These are great matches, you guys. I'm putting on good matches. The crowd's not into them. Because the crowd reaction to this was 12%. Which means these Philistines, they don't know what good wrestling is. So here's the Akiman versus El Majito match. Handshake, and he accepts it. This is going to be something that gets... Tape traders are going to be exchanging this match for years. And they're all just going to be sitting there wondering what the hell is wrong with all these hillbilly fans that didn't give any heed to these guys. Next comes Felcher versus General and Indikami. The crowd is a little more into this. 79% match. Still another amazing match. If I say so myself, these are good matches. Felcher walks into a high dropkick. Massive lariat. Indikami, oh, that shook the ring. 1, 2, 3, General and Indikami. Still in the ring celebrating. Felcher pushes the referee away. Felcher drops General into the canvas and locks on the teabag. Teabag, teabag. And Fast Eddie versus Jeremy V. Actually, probably one of the worst matches in the night, but still above, like, you know, a C grade for, you know, the debut event of this new faltering company. We've done a great job, I think, guys. Fast Eddie versus Jeremy V. You can read everything here. That shook the ring. Sets up the ladder, climbs it. Celebrating, working the crowd as he celebrates his victory. Unfortunately, he's not really good at crowd working. Overall rating 49. That's not bad, guys. It's not bad for an economy card. I was trying to use as few wrestlers as possible, and you know, none of these guys have any sort of heat or backstory or anything behind them. I just wanted for the first show to just put on a show before I started getting into any intensive booking. But let's see how it went, guys. BCW Live was attended by 13 people. We made $130 from ticket sales. So, folks, let's think about this. We had 8 wrestlers. We had 8 wrestlers at the show. A referee, that's 9. Production guy, 10. Medic, that's 11. A writer, that's 12. I guess if I was there, probably Bobo the Vulture. Yeah, we probably outnumbered the audience. Anthony Bartlett Jr. and Conrad work pretty well together due to their similar styles. Well, that's good to know. Anthony Bartlett Jr. I think I should be higher up the card. I'm burning with this question mark. Aki Mountain thinks he should be higher up the card. El Majito thinks he should be higher up the card. And yeah, $130 from the ticket sales. So there you go. Let's delete all that mail. Though I'm going to make a note that Conrad and Anthony Bartlett Jr. put on a good match together. That's good thing to note, because what I might want to do now is start to get those guys working an angle together. See if I can do something with them. What's going on here? Roland Alexander has taken over control of NWAW. Brandon P. left. Jay Freeze left. Salvatore Renoiro. Mike Pitbull Pittman. I don't actually. There was a guy named Sergeant Craig Pitbull Pittman. Azrael Gabriel. Scotty Wren. Hot Stuff Hernandez. Chad Dobbins. Dobby! Lazarus. Onyx. He left. Slam! Alright. Kaz Hayashi. Nice. Kaz Hayashi's still out there kicking. Well, was 11 years ago. Doug Basham. NWAW. Shark Boy. Oh, man. Oh, both the Bashams are, and Balls Mahoney. There you go. Let's delete all that mail. Let's move on to Sunday. I wonder if anybody has any big shows today. I guess there's Sunday Night Heat always. Stream mail. Sunday Night Heat. CM Punk's going to work for NWAW. Swinger has agreed to an open contract with NWAW. And Homicide. Oh, Homicide was pretty good. I remember Homicide. He was working in TNA for a while. I mean, he may still be. I don't know very much about the current state of Total Nonstop Action. Oh, there you go. Other workers. So, this is, of course, a number of years before he ended up getting into ECW and then WWE. But here you go, guys. CM Punk. He was a member of the Second City Saints with Colt Cabana. But you can see here, he's got very good stats all around. Good charisma. Not the highest of anybody ever. I'm trying to think who has the highest stats in this game. It might be Chris Jericho. Oh, right. Other promotions. WWE. Let's look at your roster. He has 100 charisma. I guess he made. Yeah, Chris Benoit here. The guy that you can't really talk about anymore in WWE. Had a technical skill of 100. But yeah, there are a lot of effing talented guys out here. Matt Hardy is still in the. See, Matt Hardy's pretty good even. I say Matt Hardy's pretty good even as though that should be this amazing shock to everyone. Paul Heyman has 100 charisma. Oh man, Paul London. Ric Flair, another guy with 100 charisma. Yeah, there are certain guys who like basically they're they're such big names in the biz that like I imagine if anybody remade this game now and kept Steve Austin in it, they would probably have his charisma at 100 as opposed to 95. But The Rock, yeah, like basically guys that just people just go absolutely batshit insane just for the person being there. They don't even have to do anything. Stuff like that. What else is going on? That's all good, well and good. There's not even any mail today. Basically, I'm gonna get us set up toward the next show here, which will be, here we are, Friday. Let's take a look at the promotion real quick. We have raised our public image 1. Out of our $200,000, we have already managed to spend almost 40,000. So that's not great. I don't suppose there are any more people who would be interested in sponsoring us, would there? Why, in fact, there are. Thomas Lee Limited, relationship counselors, for 50,000 a show and 25,000 a show. So, let's offer well, let's see. Let's look at our existing sponsors. They're in a contract for 7 months and they're in a contract for 8 months. So, let's search again. 25 grand and 50 grand. Let's offer our primary sponsorship to Thomas Lee Limited. They accept the deal. They will want, okay, so they want a little bit more out of us. They want a little more time. And N6 Pluk. So these guys by themselves will be giving us more money than the other guys. Also, this means if we can manage to keep our shows cheap and continue to run them the way that we were there, we should be able to like not lose money. So that's good. And of course, those guys could become dissatisfied with us if our product goes south and our public image drops. So let's try and not have that happen. We don't have an owner right now, so we're doing all right, though. I think we're doing all right. So yeah, we lost 40 grand there. So with a sponsorship of 50 grand, we should start making money again, yeah? Let's hope, anyways. And let's go back and look at the Extreme Mail. We look forward to working with you. Yeah. We look forward to working with you guys too. Let's delete your mail though. And not a bad debut in terms of shows, right guys? When we come back next time, we're going to do another show, and I'm confident enough I might actually start doing some like angle booking and stuff like that. I know it sounds crazy, but I think that might just work for us. Either way, though, this is Bobo the Vulture, and this has been Let's Play Extreme Warfare Revenge. I want to thank you guys for watching, and hope that you will join me next time. Bye for now, though.